Welcome back to the SplitFast instruction series. You have adjusted the app settings, you have created a meet, and you now understand the training modes. Now it's time to actually run an event. In this video, we'll go from a blank event setup page all the way through to a completed heat with results on screen, including how to correct those results if anything goes wrong. Let's go. From the Run page, tap Event Setup. This takes you to the Event Setup page, your pre-race configuration screen. If you see a warning message like this, it means that the gate configurations do not match the current event type. Now is a good time to ensure your hub and gates are powered on and given the correct settings. Back on the Meet Setup page, check that Selected Meet is set to the meet you have created for this session. Here we have gone to the Meets page and selected the meet, called Run an Event, which we created earlier. On the Meet Setup page, there are 5 drop-downs to set before each heat. First, Event Type. Tap this and you'll see all the events included in your meet. Select the event you're about to run, for example 100 meters. Second, Gender, male, female, or mixed. Third, Age Group. Only the age groups included in your meet will appear here, so select the appropriate one for this heat. Fourth, Heat Type, heat, semi, final, or training. And fifth, surface, synthetic or grass. If the event or age group you need isn't in the drop-down, it wasn't included when a meet was created. Go back to the Meets page, edit the meet, select it, and then return to Event Setup. If you're in portal mode and need to add an event that wasn't in the original meet setup, you can still select it from the lower section of the Event Type drop-down. No need to edit the portal meet and resync. You'll also notice a Records button at the top right in portal mode. Tap that to view your club's current records. If any athlete beats a record during the session, it will be flagged automatically in the results and queued for administrator review in the portal. Below the drop-downs is your lane list. Each lane shows a tap to assign prompt. Before assigning anyone, tap Clear to make sure there are no athletes left over from a previous heat. Now tap Assign to open the Select Athlete screen. Or tap an individual lane row to assign directly to that lane. On the Select Athletes page, if you forgot to clear all selected athletes, you get a second opportunity to do it now. The left panel shows your available athletes and the right panel shows the lane assignments. Tap an athlete on the left to select them, then tap the lane on the right you want to assign them to. Use the gender and age drop-downs to filter the list if you have a large squad, or use the search field to find a specific athlete quickly. If an athlete turns up on the day who isn't in your list, type their name in the search field and tap Add to enter them as a guest. They'll be available for this session without being permanently added to your athlete database. If your kit includes a SplitFast barcode scanner, you can assign athletes much faster by scanning their bibs. To connect the scanner, use the switch on the bottom to power it on, then press the top button. It will flash blue and beep twice. Back in the app, tap the orange Scanners button at the top right of the Select Athlete screen. Find your scanner in the list and tap it to connect. The scanner plays a short tune to confirm the connection. To assign an athlete, tap a lane box on the right panel. It turns yellow to show it's selected. Then hold the scanner button and pass it over the athlete's barcode on their bib or bracelet. The athlete's name appears in the lane instantly. Repeat for each lane. When all lanes are assigned, tap Save to return to the Event Setup page. Then tap Continue to run. Back on the Run page, you can see the event details beside the Load Next button. Before you go any further, check that the hub status shows ready. If it isn't showing ready, go to the Devices page and check your hub and gate connections. When athletes are at the start line and you're ready to go, tap Load Next. The Run page updates to show the athletes in their assigned lanes for a final check. Confirm the lane assignments look correct, then tap Start. The app issues the On Your Marks command through the speaker, followed by the Set command. The starting set delay you configured in Settings determines the time between these two commands. If you want manual control of this delay, set the starting set delay to a comfortably long period, for example 2 minutes, and then tap the Set button to manually trigger the Set command.
On your mark. Set.
The timer begins the moment the starting beep plays. The race is live. As each athlete crosses their gate, the result appears on screen immediately. No waiting for the event to finish. Once the last athlete crosses, the event closes automatically 3 seconds later. Results are arranged by finishing position. In portal mode, any personal bests are flagged with a gold star, automatically compared against the portal's full athlete history. We are now going to look at how to handle a false start. When the Set command is given, the start beep will sound at a random time somewhere between 1.6 and 2.0 seconds.
On your mark. Set.
If an athlete moves before the start beep, the operator can press the red false start button. The app will play a double beep and the timer will stop. Tap Load Next to reset and begin the race again. We now want to look at correcting errors that may occur when running an event. The first of these errors can occur when a bystander accidentally passes through a gate. This creates an extra time, which needs to be deleted. Errors are displayed in red. Here you can see 2 times displayed for lane 8. The first one is the time of the athlete. The second one was created by the official and needs to be deleted. Tap the row of the error, hold and slide left. 4 options are shown: Assign, Edit, Copy, and Delete. Tap Delete, and then tap Delete on the pop-up to confirm. The error has now been removed. More complex corrections are needed when athletes cross into the wrong lane and trigger each other's gates. There are 2 common scenarios. Let's go through both. In the first scenario, athlete green passes into athlete yellow's lane and finishes behind them. The app records 2 times for athlete yellow. The operator needs to manually stop the trial because athlete green's gate was never triggered, so the app did not stop automatically. Athlete green is assigned a DNF. To fix this, swipe left on athlete yellow's row and tap Assign. The Edit Finish Order screen opens. You will see 2 times in athlete yellow's row, and athlete green will display a DNF. In athlete yellow's row, tap the time that belongs to athlete green. It will highlight in yellow. Then tap the DNF assigned to athlete green. Athlete green's name will then be assigned to the appropriate time in athlete yellow's row. Back on the run page, a few things will become apparent. Both athletes yellow and green are still highlighted in red. This is because they both finished in the same lane. But the times assigned to both athletes are now correct, and no further changes need to be made. The second scenario is where 2 athletes completely swap lanes. Athlete green crosses into athlete yellow's lane, and athlete yellow crosses into athlete green's lane. Each athlete's result is assigned to the wrong person. Here's how to fix it. First, the 2 athletes that swapped lanes were Justin Green and Nesty Yellow. Tap either one of these 2 athletes' rows, hold and slide left. Then choose Assign. On the Edit Finish Order page, again, tap either of these athletes' times, shown on the right. It will highlight yellow. Then tap the other athlete's time. The 2 times will swap. Then tap Done. Back on the run page, you can check that your alteration has taken effect and both athletes are now assigned the correct times. Now is a good time to discuss the situation in which an administrator accidentally assigns 2 athletes to each other's lane prior to the race, because this situation is handled the same way as a mid-race lane swap. Go to the Edit Finish Order page, swap the athletes' times, save, and return to the run page. Once results are confirmed, you're ready for the next heat. At any time, you can tap the Results tab at the top of the screen to view and manage all results for this session and previous ones. Use the Meet drop-down menu to filter and select only the meet you want to view. Then tap any event row to expand it and see the full results for that event. Here you can also edit an event using the same Assign, Edit, Copy and Delete options that were available on the Run page. Tap the three-dot icon beside event name to open the Event Edit drop-down menu. The two options are Delete and Edit. On the Edit Event page, you can alter the trial type, gender, age group, heat type, and track surface. To export results as a CSV file, tap the green tick beside each event you want to include, or tap the tick icon at the top right to select all events at once. Then tap Share. The app exports the results in the CSV format you configured in Settings, either Detail or Summary, and you can send it via email, AirDrop, or any other sharing option on your device. If you're in portal mode, you'll also see a Sync button alongside Share. Select the events you want to publish the same way, then tap Sync. A confirmation pop-up appears. Tap Sync again to confirm. Once published, the event icon changes from blue to orange, confirming the results are live on the portal. One important thing to note: once results have been synced to the portal, they can no longer be edited in the app. Any further corrections will need to be made through the portal website. And that's a complete sprint event from start to finish: configuration, athlete assignment, start sequence, results, corrections, and on to the next heat. In the next video, we'll look at middle and long distance group finish events, which have a different start sequence and a different results assignment process. See you there.